Number 45, Mitchell. 6'7", number 22, Andrew Wiggins. 6'4", number 24, Norman Powell. 13, your Miami Heat head coaches, Eric Spoelstra. Your Miami Heat.
And the Lakers starting five. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. DeAndre Ayton's out there with James. And it's Smart in at the 3. And for the Heat, Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Davion Mitchell, then there's Powell, and it's Larson in at the 2-guard spot. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Now here's Doncic. Smart outside. Now James. From deep, here's Doncic. Pure from 3-point range.
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
Adebayo, a screen on Smart. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Ayton. Adebayo, no good. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. Kicks it out to Smart. The 3. Outside Reeves. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And here's Doncic outside.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Pass to Powell. Now here's Adebayo. From the right block. Chalk up 2 there.
When Bam gets it around the hoop, he knows what to do.
The Lakers have gone 1 for 3 so far. James outside. From deep, Reeves. Adebayo grabs the board. Just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Adebayo. He's covered by Ayton. Adebayo, no good.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Smart outside. And here's Reeves. James inside. Got it. Good job in the low post.
I don't know how you stop James inside. He just overpowers the defender and gets it to go.
Adebayo, a screen on Smart. Here's Powell. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Doncic passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, the 7-footer Ayton, when he's this close to the basket, he's looking for the jam.
Stand while they're cobbling together an offense. The Heat will always compete defensively.
Well, B.A., only 2 seasons in the last 3 decades have the Heat been below average in defensive rating. Making that commitment's a key pillar of the Heat culture.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Powell, following the score by the Lakers. Outside Mitchell. He buries it from three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Smart outside. Back to Doncic. Lets the three fly. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Doncic has got 6 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Powell. Here he goes. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, that's textbook pick-and-roll basketball. Adebayo just taking what the defense gives him.
Now here's Reeves. Defense is right there. Count it.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. Trailing by 5. Mitchell, a screen on Reeves. Pass to Powell. Outside Mitchell. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. I asked him about LeBron James and what his team's defensive game plan was against him, and he said to me, hope and pray that he misses a majority of his shots. With LeBron, there's only so much you can do against him, but we're going to do our best. We'll see what happens here tonight. Brian, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Reeves. Ayton in the high post. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
To the middle. Here's Wiggins. James with the rebound.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Powell. Left side Adebayo. Back to Powell. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 4 rebounds now. Inside. And Smart with the bucket on the assist from James.
Not even fair. I mean, just shredding the D to pieces. Guarding James in pick and rolls is almost impossible given his basketball IQ.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
Let's see it. Look at those moves. You must have left your game. Give yourself a round of applause.
Heat trail by 7. Pass to Larson. Here's Adebayo. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Well, attacking the basket inside, Adebayo knows that will pay off for him either way, and he's right.
That free throw misses.
Well, it's not easy being a 6'9" center in the NBA, but Bam holds his own fine with most of the 7-footers out there.
And the second free throw is good. The Lakers lead by 6. Outside Reeves. Pass to James. Reeves with a screen on Wiggins. To the right side. Doncic outside. Just 4 to shoot. Over Mitchell. Again, the Lakers.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor, Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
Mitchell, the pass to Powell. Adebayo, a screen on Smart. Lets it fly. Again, the Heat misses.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Stolen by Wiggins. Pass to Powell. Adebayo, a screen on Smart. Back to Wiggins. 5 on the clock. Ayton with the defensive effort. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They're leading by 8. And Andrew Wiggins is a great sidekick, Stan. He can also be a leading man at times.
Well, you know, B.A., a wing with his size and knack for scoring will always be welcome. And with the way he's improved his defense, you have a solid two-way play.
And that one good.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Smart outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Outside Reeves. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by James.
3 points.
James has got 3 assists now in this one. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
And here comes your Heat Breaker dance crew.
Comes in for Larson, and Yakitonas subbed in for Mitchell, and then for Los Angeles, Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Hachimura comes in for James. Laravia subbed in for Reeves. Now here's Adebayo, and the layup falls. Adebayo's got 7.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Doncic passes to Laravia. Back to Doncic. Hayes with a screen. Rolls up. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Powell. He's covered by Laravia. The floater. Here's Yakitonas. Three-pointer, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Doncic passes to Laravia. Now here's Doncic. The D's right on him. Smart for 3. Jaquez grabs the board. Heat trail by 9. Pass to Powell. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. And they're pushing it up. No good. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Here's Yakitonas. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Adebayo, a screen on Doncic. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
And here's Doncic. Give him 8. And he lobs it up top. Arabia passes to Doncic. From downtown, Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Jaquez. Adebayo, a screen on Hayes. Wiggins outside. Here's Adebayo. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Los Angeles leading by 7. To the inside. Stolen by Wiggins. Pass to Powell. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter of the game. And Adebayo slams it in.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And I love the energy on defense. Wiggins working hard to come up with the block right there.
And finished off by Adebayo.
Oh, my gosh. Just throw it up to the square and Bam will do the rest.
Hachimura outside. Pass to Doncic. Now here's Hayes. Hachimura outside. From deep, here's Doncic. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Yakatonis. Guarded by Doncic. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Up again. It's good on the putback. Now just a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, that's exactly what Adebayo's out there to do off the ball. Work the glass and get his team second chance opportunity.
Here's Jaquez. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Los Angeles leading by 1. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And we've also got to talk about those threes dropping for them. We'll see if they can keep up the momentum from long range.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. Jake LaRavia is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Kennard in at the 2. Miami trailing. Here's Yakatonis. Yet to see a basket. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Now here's Reeves. Pass to LaRavia. Hayes inside. Ware covers. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. Kennard for 3. The rebound by Ware.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Miami moving it around. The crossover. To the wing, right side. And there's the drive. Oh, powered down with both hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Back to you guys.
Good priorities. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Heat leading by 3. Outside Jaquez. Pass to Yakatonis. Now Ware. He's defended by Hayes. Here's Jovic. Here's Fontecchio. No good with the triple. Outside Reeves. Hachimura outside. And here's Kennard. Pass to Hayes. Deflected. And they're able to recover. They recover it from deep. Reeves. The Lakers with another miss. And it's Jaquez with the ball for the Heat. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. The shot by Yakachionis, no good. Lakers trail by 3. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Here's Yakachionis. Has to Ware from deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Reeves with the ball. Guarded now by Jaquez. Laravia outside. And there's a pick. Back to Reeves. Here's the 3. Yakachionis grabs the board.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Jaquez. Banked it in off the glass. And the Heat lead by 3.
Well, night in and night out, Jaquez loves to attack the middle of that defense.
Well, Coach, since entering the league, Jaime Jaquez Jr. has been lauded for his strong fundamentals.
Yeah, B.A., he's got tremendous footwork, makes great use of the pump fake, and he is a tough physical player who can finish in traffic or hurt you in the post.
Now here's Reeves. He's got 5. Rebound Miami. Ware's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fontecchio outside. Pass to Yakachionis. And here's Ware. He's defended by Hayes. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Some changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. Smart comes in for Laravia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Kennard. Mitchell against Doncic. Hayes with a screen on Mitchell. And he lobs it up to the rim. And finished off by Hayes.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Miami leading by 3. Pass to Ware. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Outside Reeves. Here's Doncic. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Reeves. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got 6 rebounds in the game. Miami has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Larson. Offline with a 3.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Down low. And it's Hayes. That time on the assist from Doncic.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul of the game. Adebayo's checked in for Miami. And then for Los Angeles, DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt. And Rui Hachimura subbed in for Reeves. Pass to Powell. Hachimura with a rebound. Lakers trail by 3. Now here's Ayton, hounded by Adebayo. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Hachimura from long range. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 4th assist in this one. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. The 3 from Mitchell. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. James, the screen on Mitchell. Doncic against Mitchell. Smart outside. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And for the Heat, they're shooting 42% in the second quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Powell. Adebayo, a screen on Hachimura. Hits the trifecta. Powell's got 7. And Stan, you coached a bunch of seasons in the league. What's an issue that you face that maybe the average fan doesn't know?
Well, look, I think the thing that fans really underrate about the game is how intelligent these guys are. So it's not really an issue that I face because I was lucky to have smart guys. But I think fans underestimate how much basketball intelligence factors in when you're talking about the best players in this game.
And so here is Miami following the score by the Lakers. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise for your Miami Heat dancers.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kennard's checked in.
Luke Kennard.
On defense, Los Angeles. They trail by 1. Pass to Mitchell. Adebayo, a screen on Doncic. From deep, Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Now, here is James. Here's Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. They get it again. Kennard for 3. No good. And that makes him 0 for 3.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Counted from distance. Powell's got 10 points in the game.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Aiden. Shoots. And it's Doncic missing. Miami leading by 4. It's Wiggins on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Wiggins passes to Powell. There's the 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Kennard. And here's Smart. Jacks up a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Here's Larson, guarded by Doncic. James against Wiggins. Miami moving it around. For 3, Powell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Smart passes to James. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate. Close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
Pass to Wiggins. Here's Larson. There's a screen by Wiggins. Here's Larson. No made baskets yet. No good on the triple. Mitchell against Doncic. To the inside. Wiggins with a steal. And they're running. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Austin Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, number 15, Austin Reeves.
A minute 9 left in the second period. Wiggins passes to Mitchell. Adebayo, a screen on Doncic. Oh, there's the alley. Reeves with the ball. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. It's Powell on the wing. Adebayo sets a screen. Powell in the post. Defended by Smart. Powell's shot is off. Smart looking around. Doncic. Luka! Get off me!
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Larson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Adebayo. Bam, going to work inside.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
40. Fans, get ready for some high RPM and amazing stunts from your pocket body. Arena Entertainment.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Mitchell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Larson in a two-guard. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Here's Adebayo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, at the rate Adebayo scores, it's hard not to fall for that.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line.
They're ahead for now, but that miss could come back to bite them.
The Lakers trail. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. The three. Second chance effort. And it's finished off by Ayton as he lays it in. Ayton's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Good cleanup there by Ayton, using his reach to get the rebound and finish the job.
Powell finds Wiggins. Adebayo, a screen on James. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
And for Los Angeles, they're shooting 41% in this game. Outside Reeves. To the paint. Kicks it out to Smart. The three is up. On the wing, Reeves. Ayton with a screen. Tries again. Again, the Lakers.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Guys, back to you.
He's left an imprint, no question. Thanks a lot, Allie. Now here's Powell. He's got 10. Pass to Adebayo. That shot is off. Ayton with the defensive effort. Here's James on the wing. Pounded by Wiggins. Double team on James. Smart for three. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and the putback. And now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
Oh, the tenacity of LeBron James. Unreal.
There's a screen. Powell passes to Adebayo. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Adebayo's got 20 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Outside Reeves. Pass to James. Kicks it out to Smart. There's the triple. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Here's Larson. He's covered by Reeves. Back to Mitchell. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Ayton. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Freight train coming. LeBron gets to the rim.
You love how LeBron sticks with the play, supporting the fast break and ensuring they convert.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Your dance team.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Mitchell finds Powell. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Now here's Reeves. 9 points in the game. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Powell. Back to Wiggins. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Adebayo, a screen on James. Here's Wiggins. Pass to Adebayo. The Lakers with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
And even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
Yeah, how about the toughness on that finish? Ayton refusing to be pushed around.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Well, look, he's a double-double machine. DeAndre Ayton gives this team something every team needs. Size.
Powell outside. Pass to Wiggins. Now Adebayo is covered by Ayton. The shake. And he sinks the layup. Adebayo's got 22 points.
Well, you know what Bam's going to give you on defense. But when he's clicking on offense like this, such a bonus for this team.
Now here's Smart. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. The shot by James. No good. Pass to Wiggins. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Good work by Wiggins going right into the coverage. Now, he knows how to get himself to the line and get the shot off.
It's his first trip to the line. And he makes a first. So he gets them both. Now Doncic. He's got 12. Smart outside. To the middle. Oh, LeBron rocks the rim.
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense.
Wiggins outside. Outside Mitchell. Adebayo, a screen on Doncic. From deep, Mitchell. That one is off. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. To the paint. That one's good from Powell. On the assist by Wiggins. Powell's gotten 4 this quarter.
Look, that's an opportunity you don't pass up.
Doncic passes to James. Ayton, the screen on Wiggins. Launches a 3. And stolen by Adebayo. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. Here's Powell. 14 points for him. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. The game now all tied up. Adebayo's got 24.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Now here's Ayton. He's got 7. Doncic outside. That's tipped.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Down low. Here's Wiggins. Wiggins with the inside bucket. Nice.
So polished from this painted area. Love watching Wiggins do his thing close to the basket.
James deciding where to go with it. Ayton in the high post. Over Mitchell. Now pulls it in. Powell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Mitchell. Out to Powell. Outside Reeves. Here's James. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Pass to Larson. Powell against Smart. Outside Mitchell. Miami, no good that time either.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Luka against resistance.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Powell outside. Wiggins for 3. Again, the Heat misses. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11. Reeves, the pass to James. Doncic against Mitchell. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Looking at who's out there now for Miami. Ware comes in for Wiggins, and Jaime Jaquez is subbed in for Norman Powell. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes comes in for DeAndre Ayton, and Hachimura is subbed in for Doncic. Laravia is checked in for Smart.
Lakers substitution. Number 12, Jake Laravia.
So it's Miami now, trailing by 2. Here's Larson. No points yet. Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now here's Reeves. James, a screen on Mitchell. To the middle. Adebayo with a steal. Mitchell with the ball.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
From Davion Mitchell.
Now Laravia. James outside. Clock at 6. That one goes, and that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Ooh, in a tight game, high percentage looks become even more valuable.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. 1:41 left to play in the third quarter.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
So for Miami, Jovic, he's checked in for Adebayo. Powell comes in for Larson. And Yakachonis subbed in for Mitchell. Well, the Lakers shooting about 47% in the third. Reeves, the pass to Hayes. Now here's Hachimura. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 7 assists in the game. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. There's a screen. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jake LaRavia. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Team foul number 4.
Here's Powell. He's got 14. And stolen by Reeves. James outside. Pass to LaRavia. Back to James. Jaquez against Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Reeves. Yakichonis grabs the board. Heat trail by 3. Powell outside. Here's Yakichonis. Miami moving it around. Outside Jaquez. Pass to Powell. That three's off the mark. And for the Lakers, they're shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Shot's good by James. James has got 20.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Powell. To stop the run. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. Piling up the numbers that quarter. Already, he's got a double-double. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
Fourth quarter.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Lakers, they've got Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves out there with Luke Kennard. That is Jake LaRavia, and it's Hayes in at center.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Powell. Smith left side. Out to Powell for 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Again, in the case of a player fouled on the act of shooting a three-pointer, my PA announcement for the administration of the free throws, the player was fouled in the act of shooting a three-pointer, and he will have 3 free throws. Norman Powell.
And he hits the first of 3. The Heat making a switch here. Young's checked in. Second free throw, no good. And he nails the third. The Lakers lead by 6. Now here's Reeves. And there's the screen. Pass to Kennard. Back to Reeves. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Young. The shot by Reeves, no good. Reeves has gone 4 of 12 shooting from the field. Kennard against Powell. Now Ware over Reeves. And it's Ware missing. Hachimura against Young. And it's Hachimura missing. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Heat. Pass to Powell. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Driving inside. And here's Young. Takes the 3. Hachimura with a rebound.
Well, he settled on that shot. The defense was right on him.
Here's Hayes. Pass to Reeves. And here's Kennard. Now covers. Kennard can't get it to go. Heat trail by 6. Outside Young. Now here's Ware. Powell surveying the D. And again, no good by Miami.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Young against Reeves. Pass to Hayes. They still need this. The rebound by Ware. For Miami, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good.
Well, Hawkes doesn't mess around. He likes to throw it down with force.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Outside Reeves. Kennard outside. Hayes with a screen. Fires from deep. Kennard can't get it to go.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's Jovic from the arc. And it's Laravia with a rebound. Laravia's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hayes. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Kennard. Hachimura, pass to Kennard. From deep, Reeves. Rebounded by Jovic. Heat trail by 4. Outside Hawkes. Powell outside. There's a screen. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
You're on the big screen. You need dance lessons.
So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Adebayo's checked in for Ware. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Jovic. Larson's checked in for Hawkes. And Mitchell's subbed in for Young. And then for Los Angeles, LeBron, he's checked in for Laravia. Marcus Smart comes in for Kennard. And Doncic has subbed in for Reeves. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Mitchell to tie it up. And a nice bucket inside from Wiggins. And that makes it a tie ball game.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, to bucket, or both.
Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. James outside. James double team. Pass to Hayes. Smart for 3. Larson with a rebound. And it's Miami's ball. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Outside Adebayo. Here's Larson. Guarded by Doncic. Adebayo is screen on Smart. Wiggins from long range. James with the rebound. James has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Double team on James. Lets it go from deep. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Here's Larson. And that misses. That would have put him up. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Pass to Hayes. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Adebayo. Adebayo is screen on Smart. Here's Larson, and here's Adebayo. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And James throws it down.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
Miami trailing. Wiggins outside. Inside. Here's Powell. And the layup is good off the glass. Powell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Now here's Doncic. Smart outside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Doncic outside. This James on the wing. Double team on James. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. Yes, on the jumper. Now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
They got the ball to the right guy. James ready to shoot at all times.
Powell outside. Again, Powell missing.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Hayes. Now here's Doncic. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Now here's Mitchell. Powell finds Adebayo. Hachimura against Powell. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart tucks it last. And some changes here for the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Hachimura. Clock at 4. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Miami, no good that time either.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Now here's Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Excellent decision from James. He's all for whipping passes to uncover teammates.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
Come on, fans. Let's give a huge mighty welcome to the Heat Breaker Dance Crew. Hey, fans, let's hear it for your Heat Breaker Dance Crew.
Adebayo against Ayton. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. The Lakers lead by 11. Now James.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
Team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, LeBron James. 2.
He misses the free throw. ends up missing both free throws. Heat trail by 11. Now Mitchell. Now Adebayo. Out of bounds, it'll be Lakers ball.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Now Los Angeles with it. They've got a 13-2 run going. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. He's off from three. And for Miami, they're shooting just 42% so far in the game. Here's Adebayo. Banks it home. Big shot.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. In the paint, Luka.
Like a matador. Olay. There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Ooh, it misses. Los Angeles leading by 11. James. Oh, the stop.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Adebayo against Ayton. Outside Mitchell. Now Powell shoots a three. James rips down the board.
Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch.
Double team on James. In the corner, Smart puts up the tray. Can't get it. Heat trail by 13.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Lakers.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for LeBron James.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight. His vision did a lot to elevate their offense.
Here's Mitchell, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Adebayo. Rebounded by Ayton. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 20-7 run. Mitchell against Doncic. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
LeBron, you got that perimeter shot falling as the game wore on. How'd you dial it in?
I work on my shot every day. I work on my game every day, so it doesn't matter if I miss all of them in the first, second, third. I still believe that I'm going to make the next one.
All that hard work really paid off late. Congratulations.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, LeBron James.